Mr. Stacy, happy 50th birthday. I am just thrilled to share in this momentous occasion with you. You have seen so much, been through so much, and for a black man in these yet United States of America to see such a auspicious occasion, the number 50 means much. And so I say happy birthday, happy personal new year. Thank you for your time, for your gifts, for your talents, for being an advocate, for being an activist, for being a comedian, a father, entrepreneur, a business partner, a man of God, for being so many things in one. 50, this moment means so much. And so as you see, I wore my shirt for you because I think it is important to see a black man making this 50th year, and we have to be reminded of all those black men within our yet United States who had plans to see at least 25 or 30, and some were have never seen, did not make it, or were not fortunate enough to see that age, and so many who had plans to see 60 and 70, but because of the pandemic of racism and the spread, the proliferation of prejudice and discrimination, many fell by the wayside. But you, sir, you hold up your lights and shine it so bright and so well. So I say thank you. And so this is for you. On the battleground, I can't see nothing. Debris everywhere, smoke clouds the air. I begin to choke. But yet there's a piece of fabric with colors and stars that illuminate out of the debris, and it waves, but yet I don't wave back. Yes, I say this flag waves, but I don't wave back. I look back in recent stories, reminiscent on our history through narratives of slavery, and they want me to salute a piece of fabric that covers up caskets, while no one wanted to have the information or be honest about Emmett Till's Pinewood casket. And as his mother Mammy Till says, no, don't close the casket. I want the world to see the truth about hate. I hate when we overlook the truths and we bask in lies, and we see that hunger for the truth in our little babies' eyes, but instead of trying to let them know of who we are as a people, we decide to give them what we've been taught in school, and that just ain't true. You see, I want to be honest with my babies and let them know about the nails of the slave ships and how our ancestors had road maps embedded on their back because of the master's whip. I want to be reminded and let them know that they too can breathe, but at one point our ancestors could not breathe as they dangle from trees. That's why I don't like when people tell me to be as strong as a tree, because trees for me don't represent life, but I see nothing but death. Those trees were the same piece of tree that our ancestors became strange fruit, but I want to be as strong as that root in the ground, so that no matter what tree grows from there, when it gets knocked down, another one grows right back up. Matter of fact, I dare you to look up and trace the constellations in this intellectual, unographic, galestrio, celestial conversation. And then we go from one-room schools to universities. We got Howard and Clark and Morehouse and Rutgers. Yeah, that's right, Rutgers. And we have all these schools and different avenues, and yet we tell our black sons and have them thinking that school just ain't cool, but school is where you find the treasure of the true you, mounted inside the four walls, in a classroom with other classmates that look just like you, that have the same struggle like you, that understands that when the cop pulls you over, they know exactly what to do. Sir, my hands are out. My registration is in the glove compartment. I have to reach into my pocket to get my driver's license. Please do not shoot. But the officer becomes alarmed. Armed are they, unarmed are you. Today is a day we look to a black man who, in the midst of all that what's happening, grew up. He grew up with a family who taught him to be the man that we see. He grew up to go to a top-notch university. Then he had a nerve to graduate with one of the deadliest weapons in his hand, a master's degree. And he dared to be all that George Washington Carver, Percy, Julian, and Michael Jordan even dared to be. This man even pledged, they say, one of the greatest fraternities, Omega Psi Phi. Oh, why do you think? But with the purple and gold, with these stories untold and their tribal leaders and kings, they are promoting a heritage of peace, unity, education, and community. So you see why I see it's exciting for us to celebrate Mr. Stacy's 50. We celebrate your 50 for being an awesome father, a husband, a son, a friend, a businessman, a man of God. We celebrate you and all that you've been created to do. You have been formed before the frame of the world even was set in its foundation. Black man, it is your 50. Now celebrate it. Laugh, giggle, throw back, kick back, give back. But today we give back to you. Enjoy the fruit of your labor today. Happy New Year and happy 50th birthday.